too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people.
Why
unite.
is he wearing the thingy?
I don't know.
Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are.
Are you gonna take the mask off? Okay, right, cool.
Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another. Where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard. But I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of it. An enduring shadow.
He's just sleeping
A
on
constant
a couch.
reminder.
Well, he's
Of
dead
what
sleeping.
No, that's...
I like that
That we
energy.
stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected.
Tag yourself, I'm Heartman.
There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero.
What?
I
What happened?
live!
That person without whom we would not be here. The name is unimportant.
What?
You know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on,
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore?
Then why'd you do it if you thought it would?
Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach?
Friendship, dude.
Yeah, the
We
power
were
of
going to
anime
use
friendship.
the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
Ominous
didn't
music. I don't
yeah,
know.
she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
Where does the gun
Wow.
go into this?
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you.
Oh.
Just when we were about to give up, Di Hartman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Locknow via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam.
Oh.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret.
To the
It's about
shower.
Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges.
What?
Cliff's common law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant
Are
was
we
put out,
BB?
but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity.
We were the BB.
But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges.
That's what we had said at the
Take a
beginning.
look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry.
Oh my god, that's why when he looked at Sam, like, really for the first
I don't
time, he was
trust
like,
him.
you're
I'll
my
work with him
baby.
if that's what it takes.
That's why when he gave Sam his thing, he was able to move on. Because Sam was his baby. And he was like, I found you, my baby.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like because he finally found Sam and he knew that Sam was his baby. But Sam. Like, didn't understand. Oh my god. Ah!
I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger.
Which was your father. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her.
I mean, we all did a lot of shit for her.
I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman?
Because you saw that movie.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
Dude, that fucking sucks. I'm so sorry.
When he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! No.
It's okay, bro. We all did weird shit for her. It's okay. I'm like so sad.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
Okay.
No,
But like,
he didn't.
When you say it like that, like,
Nobody wants a president.
Look, a
who
little
acts
piece
like
of
they're
dust.
immortal.
Mhm.
And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
You know what I like about this game is that no one was a bad guy.
Thank you, Sam.
that everyone's like multifaceted, and although
I feels like everyone was stuck in a role that they didn't want to be in, including the God of Death, where she was like, I don't want to do this, but I can't stand being here for so long.
Hayes was a bit of an edgelord about it, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like,
Sam.
you know, he wanted pizza
Been waiting
too,
for
so.
you. Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through.
What?
No.
Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here.
No.
You
I
killed
thought
it.
You might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Shut the fuck up, open the pod.
I think he'd...
And there are laws about that kind of thing. Now that we're a nation.
Oh, fuck the laws.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly.
You better bring that baby back alive.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
He's trying to give us a way to save BB, I think.
Mm-hmm. Because if we open it...
While the cuffs are on, they'll know. But he turned the cuffs off. And if we open it with the cuffs off...
We can open it, we can remove BB...
And then do a fake incineration.
And then take the, cuffs off and we can disappear.
Well, he also said that if we go to the incinerator, they'll turn back on. So, like, we could fake having burned BB.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella.
I like that she's okay with showing her hands now.
I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Oh, you got him good.
Whoa.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect.
Good for you.
I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wow. I'm so
Wanna
glad
come work for me?
they just keep using that
Could
line.
use a man like you.
The world's still broken. The same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Floating snacks.
No! I guess he's just like really upset about BB.
Yeah.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Wake up. Dude, I'm gonna like lose it if Lou's dead for real. Like, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, are all the BTs gone now that we, like, did the thing? That's right, right?
Lay BB to rest.
Whoa.
He's still alive. I don't care. Aw. This is the same place as the PT trailer. Fight me about it. I don't care. He's doing the thing where he looks behind him again. He stopped doing that for a long time. I'm pressing the call out button. Oh my god, the button's red. So the PS4 controller I'm holding is red. It'll change colors, but I'm pressing the button that usually has him call out to other people, and sometimes you'll hear it back. But now he's just whispering to Lou.
I can't tell if it's like also partly about him letting go. Because I feel like that's like what it is.
Letting go of his lost child that he had before.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, starts with cremation, ends with one. You bury your mother and then you bury your child. Thanks, I'm trying on the camera work. I was like, yeah, this is the perfect time for a pan.
This is the perfect time.
Oh my god, you're making it look cool.
Especially because, like, the baby is named, like, BB is named Blue. He named it.
I like that, Di Harmon cried so strongly.
Yeah.
I like that. You don't see that a lot in Western media. Well, hold on. I don't know, I have to crop. Okay, can't look at the map.
You don't have the cuffs, so you can't look at the map.
Oh yeah, I forgot. my god, this is the same path I took before when I took Mother here. You see those blue footsteps?
Yeah. Did that sound like a baby?
Was that like part of the song, or did I
don't
actually
know.
hear that?
You...
Yeah, I'm hearing the baby.
Okay.
This is on me. Lou. Hey, Lou.
Part of the song.
I'm sorry, Lou. Lou. Hey, Lou. I'm sorry, Lou.
Oh, that was Igor's ladder. Remember?
Oh my god, Igor! That was probably a game developer or something.
No, that's the... Oh, you mean like the character was named after him?
Yeah, because I don't think anyone's... See, I don't think anyone's actually named Igor.
No, that's
Oh,
the guy
wait.
who dies in the beginning.
Oh my god. Igor. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Remember?
I remember him. Oh, shit, dude.
He was the guy who gave us BB.
And now it's all rusted. Oh, fuck, dude. This game is amazing, and anyone who said it was just a walking simulator needs to be rounded up. Okay? Did the people just play this game with their eyes closed? Just farting? Like, I don't understand.
Oh no.
There's no more BTs. That's nice. Oh wait, there's BTs over there. Huh.
Oh.
I keep feeling like I hear him.
Hey, Lou.
Like I can hear it for like a half a second, and I go,
Oh no.
in order to reconnect, we have to let him go.
I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Can we go see
Thanks for
him
everything.
on a beach or something?
Child special. One of a kind.
A baby cat.
Either that or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
And that's us, right? Yep. And that's our dad.
Brought you an astronaut.
Oh my god, I'm losing it.
Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
Ugh.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option.
Oh, man.
An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops.
I have to kill my wife trope. Oh no.
Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Promise you. My animal, Lisa. Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey.
I guess they never make it extremely clear. They never, like, spell it out. But I think it's pretty obvious that Sam was Cliff's son, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the
I think some people in the chat have been confused that Sam was Lou.
Okay,
But
so
Sam-
Lou literally is just some other BB.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean the connection's invalid. But I think they said several times, like, you know, BB was born, like, only a few years ago, but Cliff died, like, a long time ago. So the only way this would make sense was that... And also, Sam knew the song.
Yeah.
So this is all Sam plugging into BB and remembering and sharing his memories with BB rather than BB sharing his memories with Sam.
Yeah.
So
He's singing the song.
and that's why when Cliff saw Sam, like, he fully was able to see Sam. We thought that Sam was offering the BB, but Cliff refused the BB and gave Sam the hug.
Yeah.
Because Sam was his son and he finally understood that. And he was able to move on from his beach because he knew that was like the last thing he wanted to do was protect his son. And then he knew his son had grown up and was okay. And so he was able to like live. Oh my god, to like move on to the other side past his own beach, which was like his hell. His hell was like living through a war and looking for his child. Oh my god, that's like too sad.
Oh no.
But I think it's just like super interesting how a lot of male characters, like there's a lot of motherhood, but sometimes people who are cis men and they have, you know, wives who are growing a baby inside of them, they feel really left out of the experience and they want to be a part of it. I know, Stacey, you're like, who would want this?
I know. I'm like, what?
But a lot of husbands who are cis husbands or whatever, who can't carry the baby themselves, often feel jealousy towards their
it's
wives
not even,
about like the fact that they're able to grow it inside of them and also breastfeed, and there's like it's like a thing.
It's not even, but it's not. Yes, but also it's not just limited. Like any person who cannot, for whatever reason, carry a baby. Some people feel very left out of the pregnancy experience.
Yeah, but I think specifically for this game, it explores how I guess cis men are the characters of men desire to have that connection with a child, I guess. But I just think it's interesting.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Do it.
Do it! No! Okay, I understand.
I'm undergoing some like cognitive dissonance that we're having to go through those menu screens.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yes! Oh, thank God.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
It's worth it. He's trying to remember how his dad got him out of the pod, maybe. Oh, are we our mom? Are we playing as mom now? What? Oh my God. Are we our mom? Dude, like, are we the soul of our mom inside of our... What?
No, I thought that was the implication that we're part of Amelie. Remember, because she like creates.
I guess. could have been Lou's car. Or no, Sam's car. This is Sam, not Lou.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sam finding his body again after What's-Her-Face took us back from the beach. Okay, that makes sense.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Dude, there's people who missed this. Like, did not see this.
Yeah. This is the longest after credits cutscene I've ever seen.
Dude, like post credits cutscene.
Yeah, post credits cutscene.
Oh, it's gonna cause a void out, and that's how we die.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You stole. Now step the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up even side.
Move, dumbass.
BB. It's okay. I'll always be with you.
Oh, fuck.
See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you, so let love hold you I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you, your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared.
Oh.
It made me brave.
Oh, bro.
I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges.
Oh, fuck.
My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end. No way forward.
Little specks of dust.
Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Oh, God. Not BB too.
No, 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 no!
What if Lou's a repatriate?
Hopefully.
I'm like, give me any reason why.
There's a white whales now.
Sam. There you are.
You should call them Sam. Ah, that makes sense.
You see, that was Cliff walking away, I think.
I don't think he had a choice.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
So she made him a repatriate.
remember when Troy Baker said he was the particle of God, and then she said there was a speck of dust or whatever that existed in a chaos that shouldn't have created anything, but out of all of that, life began? I just feel like there's an overall theme, because the Hadron Collider, I don't know if I'm saying that. Look! Big Bang! Proved that the Big Bang happened by producing one particle and proving to everyone that it existed. And like, BB was born out of all that death and chaos. I mean, Sam, everyone.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
But I guess in life, you kind of feel like a speck of dust in the grand scheme of things, but a speck of dust can kind of make a difference.
So I thought that what they were referring to is that a speck of matter, like a speck of light, survived to fight on.
Yeah. And that's what matters. Even in all, like, the death and chaos, just a speck of life is enough to keep going. Because they said through all the extinction events, people fought back. Like, well, not people. The life fought back.
And evolved.
And evolved to persevere through all those horrible, horrible things. Oh. Oh, no. Come on, speck of life!
Come on, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up.
Oh. Don't do this to me, man!
Lou.
I was like, Death Mom better do one solid for us. Just one!
Kojima, you asshole.
Five dead babies, thanks. Oh, there's more. Okay, well, don't put them in the rain. Does the rain still age people? No, it doesn't. Because the thingy's over. Okay, but you still have to, like, take care of it. It's not in a pot anymore. Thank you. Lou is alive and the president is gay.
What a time. Thanks to Flora.
Bisexual, yeah. And look, a rainbow being shown as a good thing now. Oh. Very dad energy. Like, he's alive, everything's fine. Like, you can't let him out in the rain. He's a baby. You have to feed him. What?
No, this is free cleaning.
He's a boy, let him play outside. He's literally just a fetus. You have to, like, take care. Nope, he's a grown boy now. He's got a good tough.
Wow. That was... Is this the actual credits?
I don't know.
Like, for
There's
real?
no way of knowing.
That was ending 1 of 10. Is there seriously another after
No, I
credits
don't.
scene?
Probably, like, not even that long.
Okay.
But yeah, I really liked about this game is that even Troy Baker, she said he wasn't like that until... Okay, so even Fragile was like, he wasn't like that until after he was given those weird powers. Because he wasn't the one controlling her, she was the one controlling him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I thought it was really cool. Like, some of my favorite stories and movies are ones where literally nobody was trying to hurt anybody, but they ended up doing it because they were stuck in these shitty roles that they had to do. Like, even Amelie, Bridget, Mom, Death God, whatever. She was like, yeah, I bring about the end of the world. I don't really want to, but I guess I have to.
But that's my role, and like, should it happen now or later, it's my decision.
Yeah, and she's
but I don't want to make the decision.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do it. And she's so lonely.
Okay, hold on. I want to address something, because some people were saying...
I'm going to turn the music off so we can talk.
Yeah. Some people were saying that this would have worked better as a movie.
I
disagree.
Disagree. Big disagree.
There is no way you build this kind of connection, or like with there's no way you build the connection with Lou with it just being a movie.
There's no way you build a connection with the world. Like, I feel like people just don't get it. Like, they don't get it that video games have like a special something that you can't get from a movie or a book or a TV show or a piece of art. Like, video games have something special in them that you can't get.
And okay, so if you have watched our other videos, you may be familiar with the fact that I am like no big fan of children and really don't give a shit about most babies. And like,
I like babies, but we're both allowed to feel differently.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, like, but I felt the connection with Lou because it's like you're interacting with it.
You have to protect it. You actively have to
protect it and care about it. Whereas, like, when I watch movies that have children and, like, something's happening to the children, that's always the moment where the audience is supposed to be like, oh no, like, not the children, and I do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of movies hinge on you developing that connection just by virtue of the fact that it's a child. And I don't build that unless it's like, oh, I'm actually interacting with this. And you don't get that unless it's a game.
You don't.
You don't.
There's it's such a simple thing that I feel like so many people forget about is that a game, the difference between a game and a movie is, in a movie you see someone get shot, the main character gets shot, and you go, oh no. In a game, you see yourself get shot, a lot of people's first instinct is to say out loud, ow. Because even though they don't feel it, they still see it as themselves. And that is a huge tool that a lot of people, for some reason, game developers included, just think is not important.
Yeah.
And I still, to this day, feel like even this game have not fully utilized the fact that games make you feel that way. There's a reason why video games, when you explain a plot of a video game to someone and they go like, why do you care so much about it?
Oh my god, can you imagine if explaining the plot to this? Like, which is what...
If this was a movie, I would be like, this is weird. But because it was a video game, I felt the connections. And because I felt the connections, and I felt the connection, and I literally sat there as a baby inside of a pod, as sad dad man rocked me, and I was like, this is my dad, I love him, because I was playing the game, I was interacting with the media, even if it was through a cutscene, just the fact that I interacted with this, I was like, that's my dad, like, I'm being rocked to sleep by dad.
Like, that scene where you finally see, so you see that scene where he's talking to you on the floor. You see that from the pod perspective way earlier in the game,
and that's so important.
And when you finally see what that actually is like from the outside perspective, and you're like, oh my god, this is when he's laying on the floor dying to protect me. That is so powerful. And how do you get that if it's not like,
if it's not you playing the game?
Because then it doesn't feel like, you're never gonna in a movie feel like it's you.
Someone said Kojima is about to make movies, and I'm not optimistic for him, but I do love his games. I am supportive of him trying it out. He's been confined to games for so long, maybe he just needs to get that out creatively, but he also said he still plans on making more games. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. It's his life now.
Go be free, Kojima.
Be free. Don't, like what, like Sad Dad Men said, be free. Do what you want. And that's what he said.
Making game babies makes you brave.
Yeah. Another thing is, I think a lot of people got hung up on this whole, why are they so obsessed with the idea of America and all this stuff that, like, it seems so America-centric. It's not really about America. It's about more of like a comment, in my opinion, a commentary on how people see America. Like, in the United States, people are way more patriotic than I think most other countries. And I think he was trying to kind of touch on that because Amelie was a representation of the idea of America. Because she was like, oh, my name is like
Amerigo Vespucci?
Yeah, my middle name is America, blah, blah, blah. Because she was never real. She was only as real as everyone believed in her.
Yeah.
Because people believed in her, she was real to them, even though they never touched her and never knew her as a real concept. And that's why it was important.
I think it also kind of...
I know that Japan is extremely nationalistic, but he made it take place in America.
I think that it's also related that, like, because the United States is such, like, a melting pot culture, while there are things that are, like, that you can think of as, like, American, in reality,
there's nothing really American.
Yeah, there is nothing really that's because people brought all of their things here. So
everything we think of as traditional America came from other cultures.
Yeah, so like when people are they getting the music?
No, I turned the music off so we could talk.
But they said they can still hear it.
What? How? I turned it off. Okay, well I can't. Okay, here we go. We're close to the mic now.
Oh yeah, they've been listening to the music the whole time.
I thought I turned it off. Oh well. Okay, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, music's been playing the whole time.
Great. I thought I turned it off. I don't know how to stop it. So here we are, closer to the mic than ever before.
Blah. Okay, so I think that the point is that
you have to talk louder.
I think the point is that America is like everybody thinks of it in a different way for themselves. But stop.
Well, you have to be that close.
I don't think they need that close.
You have to be louder than that line there. Okay. See the line on the right? Make it higher than that.
They want to listen to the song.
Okay.
Meh. See, they're all just singing. They don't want to listen to us anymore.
Well, I have to.
They're like, thanks.
I'm waiting for the post-credits cutscene now. Okay, you can hear it now. Form connections, yes.
We're at the song section of the credits. We're near the end now. Music is very loud.
I can't do anything about it, dude. I'm trying. I can't do anything about it unless I stop, and then it's like,
Well, it looks like we're in ready for another after credits cutscene. So
here we go.
Also, to the person who's saying that it would have been a bolder stance to criticize Japan, I don't know that like the U.S. audience would particularly understand that.
And plus, all of his games are about how America is whatever. So,
yeah, I mean, it just would have been a very different game, I think.
Nobody would understand it because the United States, get it? Oh, we're old now. What?
Louise.
Grandchild!
What?
His hand was old and he was holding a baby's hand, which means he had a grandkid.
Oh.
Which means his Lou grew up and grew up to have a child.
Interesting.
I know that this isn't your thing, but I felt like one of the themes was you're having a child is your bridge to the future, like you said. Like,
oh no, they're saying Lou was a girl.
Oh, Lou was a girl. Never mind. How do you guys know that Lou was Luis? Because his hand was old. Like, he had an old person hand.
I don't know. His hand did look older, though?
Yeah, his hand looked way older. He was older. Well, it could be either way.
His hand was not old, just gruff man hand.
I don't know. It looked older to me. Okay, number of times BB soothed. Likes from BB. BB connection, 5 of 5. Okay, everything else is not important.
I don't know. I didn't notice that his hand looked older, but...
It was thinner and older and wrinkly. It was an old hand! It looked way different than it does in the other cutscenes, because I remember looking at his hand all the time.
He's got dad hands.
Oh, episode 15. Okay, here we go.
2 weeks earlier.
It never ends!
Alright, let's do this. Oh my god.
Okay, hand comparison.
Good morning.
Ah, you're right. Same age. So Lou was a girl the whole time.
That would make sense that we didn't see a little penis flopping around.
But
I'm sure, well, I never really wanted to look closely at genitals.
You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery.
No, hold on. Wait, did you see all those things?
Give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey.
Yeah, this is just
Sure
post-game
you don't have
stuff.
any unfinished business?
No, there's an important email.
Yeah, but we need closure. The
Okay.
wedding's back on.
But then, Cairo Artist's mother, my daughter and her husband's tragic past.
Read the Carl. Let's read the Carl Artist. Okay.
God, no, please.
Yes,
don't go back to him.
We need the tea. Come
Stop.
on.
Don't go back to him.
No.
He sucks.
We need this.
This is the most important storyline of the game.
Dear Sam, I hope you're doing all right. So, my mother told us what happened 5 years ago. It's weird how we don't have any memory of it, though I'm glad for that. Some things are better forgotten, I think. His gang killed my parents.
Oh my fucking God.
There's no denying that. But there's also no denying that he saved me.
Shut the fuck.
He took me by the hand and led me to see.
I can't believe this
I wish
shit.
I could remember that much at least, even if it meant having to remember some of the rest. He was there for me 5 years ago, and ever since, my mother's been there for me.
No!
It's because of them and their love that I survived, that I became who I am today. I owe them everything. Well, maybe not everything. I shouldn't forget how you've helped me, Sam. I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I'm going back to our own shelter now. No more running away from me. I've got a wedding to plan after all.
Oh my God. What is that supposed to be love?
I love this.
This girl, he killed her parents and then he was like, oh, I'm not going to kill you because I'm attracted to you. Like,
Hun,
what the... He stole a child bride, okay? He killed her parents and then stole her as his child bride, okay?
The straights are at it again.
I can't...
Can we read the mom's email
I hate
now,
this.
please?
I hope the email's like, please save my daughter.
Dear Sam, maybe you already heard, but my daughter turned up here the other day saying she was moving back home. Not long after that, her man came around looking for her. So I decided it was time to come clean and tell them the whole truth about what happened 5 years ago, the truth about how they first met. My daughter's real parents were killed by a gang of junk dealers, a gang to which her own husband used to belong. He was just a boy at the time, though, and in fact, he was the one who saved her life. Oh, no, so...
I don't care. It's still...
All right, somehow he convinced the others to leave her be. I still remember the way he was holding her hand when I found them, how scared she was, hood pulled up over her face, unable to find the words. I'd tell you the boy chose to strike out on his own after that and set himself up as a prepper, but no, I won't deny it. I didn't want to take care of both of them, so I sent him on his way. It was pure chance that they met again and fell in love. Fate, maybe, though I cursed it that day. Let me tell you, they didn't remember each other, you see. Trauma, I suppose, so it was my burden alone to bear. Even if I wanted to keep them apart, I wouldn't dare remind them of all that. But after everything that happened, I realized it had to be done. They both needed to remember the whole of it. They had saved her life, sure, but that it wouldn't have needed saving if it wasn't for his gang.
That's what I'm saying!
Knowing the truth, could they see their way to a reconciliation? Well, after some talking and thinking, they told me that if you love someone, nothing else matters.
No!
Can
no.
you believe that? So I told them to give it another go. It won't be easy, and frankly, it shouldn't be, but I sincerely believe they have what it takes. If they want to get married, I'll support their decision.
No! This is the...
This is... Wow.
I hate...
This is like...
It's like I love it, but I hate that it happened.
I love this. This is like Who the Bleep Did I Marry? Kojima
Exactly.
edition.
Oh my god. Best show on television that there ever was called Who the Bleep Did I Marry? And it was always like, he was such a nice guy. He was the BTK killer.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. I think we're just at post-game stuff now, so...
No, that's the end, but
yep.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What?
All
we
right.
can go to see Troy Baker's bunker, but I don't care.
Well, you didn't do the pizza deliveries, right?
I did one pizza delivery, and he said I was allowed in his bunker. So.
Oh, I thought you had to do all 4.
He said I could be in there if I just gave him a pizza, so...
All right. Well...
this wouldn't have happened if we got all the hidden Mickeys. Is there a way to save this woman's life? Like, who... like...
Alright. I gotta go eat.
Yeah, okay.
It's 6:30.
We did it, though.
Alright. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this literal journey.
That was the most amazing game.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was pretty incredible.
Even the side story with the chiral artist.
Yeah.
That was a journey.
Whew. Alright.
Oh, wait, we didn't check on Lou. One last thing.
Well, this is 2 weeks. It just brings us...
Well, it might show us something cool. Just one last Lou, and then we're done. Alright, everyone. That's it.
You okay?
That's the game. Baby in a pod.